Hey Scorpio, how's it hanging? I'm so excited to deliver this message. Honestly, I feel honored to deliver this message because the meditation was so powerful, and it really it touched my heart to the point where I had tears in my eyes. It was so beautiful. So the first thing I saw was, it was like the heavens were opening up, and I saw this big hand pointing right at you. I feel like I need to turn this light off. Yeah. This big hand pointing right at you. And it said, "You are safe." And like did like the safe, like an umpire at a baseball game. And then all of a sudden, and I don't care if you're 6 feet 5 inches tall, you are being cradled by like a baby, by someone in heaven, and who you were being cradled by came through in the form of it was like their energy was in the clouds. So the energy, the spirit energy of whoever this is, or the several people, they used the cloud formations to make a person, and they were holding you. So it's like this human being held by clouds. And it was like, you look this big. I mean, you look so tiny, and then there's this big, massive body just holding you, and it was huge, and you were cradled. And they want you to know that you are absolutely safe. There is nothing that you need to fear, that everything's working out for your good, for your highest good, in your favor. And they wanted me to point that out, in your favor. There is no need to keep focusing on fear-based thoughts. There's no need to keep wondering when things are going to happen. There's no need to worry about where you are or any dangers around you. There's no need to worry about who's doing what to you, because there are things, even that, first off, they don't want you knowing everything that's happening, because they don't want you to get scared. They don't want you to worry about anything. That's 2 notifications. They don't want you worrying about this stuff, because they're taking care of it. So, for example, I had posted in a video this, I don't know, was it this week or last week, about somebody dressed in all black standing by our back gate. And the only reason I knew about it was because my neighbor told me about it. And this person has been here several times, and it was a couple times before we had the cameras, and then the other 2 times he managed to stay out of the line of sight of the cameras, which tells me that he knows about the cameras. And I went into meditation. I asked for prayer. I went into meditation, and they told me, "Crystal, don't worry about it. There are so many ways for us to block this. This person can get picked up by the police tonight. This person can get, have something happen where they get thrown in jail. This person can get into an argument or a fight with somebody at a store where they get arrested. Like, we know who this person is. We know what they're capable of, and we can block them. We will put things in their way to keep them from coming into your home and trying to harm you." And then they said something that we have had somebody here working, trying to steal parts off of my car. So they can't do it because there are 3 pit bulls on one side of my car, which is from my neighbor's house, and then there's cameras on our side. So they're struggling to steal parts from my car, apparently. So there's really no need for me to be concerned, and that's the only reason I'm sharing that, is because they want me to point out that although I was, it was a little rattling at first to have my neighbor come over, and the way he talks about it, it's pretty dramatic. I mean, the way he talks about it, it's pretty traumatic. So, and I have to remember that, because that has to do more with his past, not mine. And know that I'm safe, and that source made sure that they kept me up all night talking to me and giving me all like 100 different ways that they can block this individual from doing anything. And apparently they don't want to come in my house. So that's what I mean. You are safe. And even though you don't know everything that's going on, it's best that you don't, because I could have, for example, stayed in a really fear-based energy and let that get to me for months on end and taken me down the rabbit hole, and I didn't do it. So that's because my faith is strong. And they want you to know you have protection beyond your human comprehension. You have protection. Like, they want you to picture this, the size of the sun. And they want to picture you next to the sun, which is pretty incomprehensible because we can't truly see it. But you see how big it is in the sky, right? They want you to, it's like, that's the power that is protecting you right now. That's the power. You have all of these energies backing you up. Ancestors, your inner being, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides. I mean, it is... and I also heard ascended masters are closely watching your story and working with you. All right? Okay, so... Oh, my children just finished class, so that means... that means they're ready for lunch, so... Yeah, they're laughing. Belief, okay? Don't. They said not to take that. Alright, so let's see. These are the specific decks they wanted me to use, so of course I always use what they want. So first you had belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. They're asking you to believe in yourself at this time and believe in them and trust them. Yes, it gets difficult, but it really does feel like a group that I'm channeling here. You're at the end of a very tough cycle, and it's like you are completing a creative project, and the creative project could very well be you as a human being. You are a creator, and you come here to create. It doesn't matter how big or how small projects you have when you're here creating, but I do feel that you are much more powerful than you give yourself credit for, and they want you to believe in your dreams and your talents. They want you to believe in your gifts. And they want you to believe that you have a very, very strong connection with Source right now. It's beyond, thank you. Who I'm channeling, it comes so natural to you that you don't recognize how different you truly are and how your connection is with Source. And this is 11. So 11, that's like you walking through a doorway of belief. Come on, see it up there at the top? It's like you walking through a doorway of belief. And it's so much stronger. It's very powerful and intriguing and enticing to Source to watch your story unfold. Thank you. I keep getting notifications after notifications. So it's important that you understand you're not seeing the other, 8 billion people on this planet. You're living your story in your life. And if you've been in some type of isolation or quarantine, so to speak, through a spiritual awakening, you're not seeing everybody else's story unfold. You're seeing yours. And Source sees everybody's. Source looks at everybody. They see the aerial view. They see the geometrical, sacred geometry, the geometrical patterns of human beings, and the lights are on the planet where we need healing, where we need, where we're doing well. They see that, and they know exactly where you are. Thank you. And they want you to be proud of yourself. Because what you've done, it's nearly impossible to other human beings. But you're going to be proof that this is possible. Whatever it is for you, it is possible. All right. And then you had throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. You have things that this world needs. Oh, that's what. Right. Hold on. That just reminded me of another piece of the meditation. So in the meditation, after they were cradling you, they told me for you to expect paranormal activity in the clouds. So please pay attention to the clouds. There's some type of message that's going to be written in the clouds for you. It's either going to be picture form, numbers, words, letters, whatever. I shit you not. I remember one time I was told that I would see paranormal activity. I had no idea it would be the clouds. And this has happened to me several times, like to the point where they were so vivid, it looks like somebody had drawn or painted them. Very precise. And I remember looking in the clouds one day, and this is back when I had quit smoking marijuana. And then if you're going through a spiritual awakening and you stop for quite some time and then you do it, sometimes they'll use that to your advantage and show you things. And I remember doing it that day, and I looked up in the clouds and my face just locked on this cloud, and it was just a puffy cloud. And when I looked at it, it was like things started moving away, and then I saw this face. Thank you for the confirmation. I saw this big face in the clouds, and it winked at me. It literally winked. And I am not making it up. I don't care if you believe me or not. I know it's true because it happened to me and it was amazing. And that's what I feel like. You are going to be shown just how covered, how protected, how safe you are, how loved you are. And they want you to know there's some paranormal activity in the clouds that will be happening for you. And then the next thing I saw in the meditation was the two big hands, beautiful hands, huge, enormous hands. And there was like flecks of gold, like piles of flecks of gold on these hands, and they blew them, and it covered you in gold, and you turn into like this big globe. And that's what, this is giving me that, the big globe here. So you were covered in gold, and then all of a sudden you're in the center. It's like the Da Vinci painting, you know what I'm talking about, where it's got the circle and the body standing in the circle. Is it Vitruvian Man? Is that it? I can't think. I think that's it. Anyway, but it looked like that, but you were all gold, and then it turned into a trophy made of full gold. But they wanted to point out that it was global. Whatever you're going to do is going to affect the entire universe, the entire globe, beautiful globe that we stand on. You are going to be helping so many people. Scorpio, you're powerful. You're magnetic. You're intriguing. You're an enigma. And people flock to you. Please know that. People flock to you. Alright. And then these came out together. So let's see. Universal love and earth. Okay. The frequency of earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Okay. This goes exactly with the meditation I just explained to you. Like, you're on planet Earth, the clouds are opening up, and I even said the meditation was extremely ethereal. Clouds, like people in clouds being the, holding you, and the gold flecks, and it just, I did not want to leave that meditation. I didn't. And I'm going to share the video with you in case you're looking for a good meditation video. This was a new one. I just clicked on it. And I was in it within 30 seconds. Bam, I was in it. And it's just, my head's moving, and I almost felt dizzy. It was so, like, oof. I loved it. And it took me there, I mean, your meditation lasted 3 minutes. That's all I needed with all that information. All right, universal love, 44. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of the existence itself. So if you're going to be somebody who's helping the universe, you're going to be helping them through love. All right? That's why you impact billions. That's why people flock to you. It's because of your loving nature. Because of the way you show love and how different it is when you show love. Being honest, speaking the truth, helping people. And if the truth is going to be something that hurts someone, you learn how to speak it in a way that's loving and nurturing, to where they're still receptive. The way that you communicate is very unique. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you are so unique, and you're not seeing how unique you are because you aren't seeing the storylines play out with other people. And certain people may say they're doing certain things, but then not really doing them, where you are actually doing them. And that's what, you're being very authentic and raw and open with yourself, open with others. And those are very rare qualities to find in human beings, truly. considering how many people are on the planet. You know, it just, you don't find many people that are as honest as you. And I just heard as helpful as you. And as passionate as you. And then, so there's those messages. Okay. You want me to tarot first? Okay. This one is like, you see how this one's like bowing out? I feel like I should take it. Nine of Pentacles. So, if you had a meditation that was that powerful, and this was the deck they wanted me to use, that powerful, and this Nine of Pentacles, she's in like this mystical fairyland of, I mean, it's like a mermaid, but a fairy, in this little pot with pentacles around her and trees surrounding her. So this is what I mean. I feel like you've been isolated, so you don't really know. I don't like that this one isn't focusing. Let me see if I put the light on if it'll focus better. These cards just must not focus. They want you to know, in order for this story to play out, you obviously have to have abundance and freedom. For this story to work, you will have to be financially stable. You will have to be set. You have to be. So please, they want you to start working on believing yourself, believing the messages that you're receiving, and trusting that you are worthy and you are worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Was that Fifth Harmony? Yeah, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Go listen to that song. Okay? Because the truth is, this message is going to be twofold. The truth is, you're feeling like this, like you're trapped and you're stuck in a box and you can't break free. But there's an energy that's around you. Okay? There's this energy is in the devil energy. And they told me to point that out. You see how they're looking at this globe? And I told you, oh my God. I just realized this globe is like a bright yellow gold orb. Like I told you, you were in. So you've got somebody looking at the shiny new toy syndrome, seeing you as this globe. But the truth is, you being with them will trap you. It's them. It's their energy that's trapping. There's too much thought being given, too much power, too much of your power being given away to some other people that do not have your best interest at heart. They want what you have, or you're going to have, but ultimately, if you choose them, you'll be choosing less than you deserve, and it's like the money can dry up quickly because there's some theft here. So, that's the low vibration side of that. Now the flip message, the flip side of that, the high vibrational side of the devil, okay, and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can represent somebody going through a spiritual awakening and increasing their vibration, raising their vibration, trying new things. And the fire for me is action, taking action. And if you couple that, like you see this, say, this is like a child. Page energy would be you starting something new. And you're looking at this like, ooh, this is beautiful. But you feel like you're here. But the truth is, you can use that devil energy, that passion, you can use that to your advantage. Thank you for the confirmation. Use it to your advantage. So first off, if you feel trapped, where are you going to go, right? There's nowhere to go but up. But up. And the positive side of the devil is mastery. This would be self-mastery. You mastering self has helped you tap into your gifts and your talents. Things that are new. Things that you did not know about. So please, you taking this energy and you alchemizing it and you transmuting it by trusting Source and staying focused on your spirituality and taking positive, inspired action will help you master and it's like this isn't you anymore. They told me to point that out. If you look at it, it's two different individuals. This isn't you. This is like the old you who felt stuck. But now you're this vibrant new you starting over. They want you to pay attention to that. Because you mastering self is part of the job. And you know why? I channeled that in the meditation. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. Man, that's good. I'm sorry. Okay. A couple more. Okay. This is what I mean. Hermit, Virgo energy. Virgo is the next reading I'm doing. So Scorps, if you resonate with this, you might want to watch the Virgo reading. You know what? Look. There is a globe. Oh, I got my finger on this one. There is a globe inside of this lantern that looks exactly like this one, but smaller. When I don't know if you can see it, but I can look at it. I mean, everything about it looks identical. So now it's like protecting, learning to protect. This Hermit energy here is about you learning to protect your dream. Because now this globe that was on the end of this wand that can be fragile is now encased. It's about protection. So it's you learning to protect your energy, you learning to protect your dreams by keeping it to yourself and not allowing other people to be a part of it until it's ready to manifest. When it manifests, that's when other people should know about it. They should not know about it before then, because their doubts, their jealousy and envy can block you from receiving this because of faulty action that they take to try to keep you from receiving your dreams. Two hands in the air, I'm a champion. You hear what that is? You hear that? You're a champion. I had just changed my ringtone. Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups. And you know, she's holding this deck. This whole deck seems ethereal. It's the mermaid deck, but I was just talking to you about the clouds and how ethereal the meditation was. And now here we go with a card that looks extremely ethereal. That it's got a potion that's glowing and it's wrapping around her head. You notice that? And it's wrapping around. And they told me to point out that the crown has a shell on it, and it's like fanning out right on her third eye. So it's like you taking, look at this as your energy, and this is you raising your vibration. You see how it's going up and around her head, starting at the heart and going up around the head. So it was in you healing your heart. That's the reason you're receiving all of these blessings. And there's a lot of abundance here for you, a lot. And you know, when you're the Queen of Cups, that means you've been through some things. That means you've had a lot of pains, iniquities, and things that you had to heal, which has made you a stronger person. So those experiences, thank them. Thank, you know, if you're not healed, you're going to go, I'm not thanking that motherfucker, you know. But a lot of us in this situation where we're in this energy here, right? As a Queen of Cups, you can look at people who are stuck in this devil energy, who are trying to bring you down and hurt you, and realize that that is their perspective, their perception, based on their experiences, and not yours. And whatever they did that hurt you, it catapulted you into this energy, into healing, into looking into new ways of doing something, because this was once you here. Now it's being replaced with someone else. So they want you to pay attention to that. The devil energy you came out of and you alchemized and you transmuted turned you into the Queen of Cups. So be grateful for those experiences. Appreciate those experiences because they made you who you are. And who you are or about to become, especially financially and publicly. I don't know, publicly, they want you to know that you're doing an amazing job. And once you receive a physical manifestation of like financial abundance or a shift in your current reality, you are going to say, damn, it was worth it. Everything I went through was worth it for this moment right here. Everything I went through for years was worth it because of this. And it's just going to get better and better and better. This is awesome. I wish you guys could feel what I'm feeling. It's powerful. Powerful stuff. Oh, I have these. I was wondering. Hold on. Yeah, I had them upside down. This stayed out. You see how I was shuffling and I was going to take it and I didn't, and it stayed out. 2 of them. They told me to take the top. Spiritual work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. So if you're not sure what work you need to do, you're on that timeline. They want you to know that it's the spiritual work that's going to set you free. All right, use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. This just confirms everything that I said about you being global, about you influencing billions of people. This card just completely, it just solidifies what I said. Gifts. You have uncovering new talents. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. See what I mean? I told you in this, I was just talking to you about starting out as a novice and then mastery. And it's like taming your demons. Like, look at this as the demonic energies. Taming your demons by going after something completely new. Completely new. And this brings in the financial prosperity and abundance, your independence with the 9 of Pentacles. And then you got the gift card. This is all just confirming everything I said. Your spiritual work is the reason. Your spiritual work is the reason all of this is happening for you. Offerings. Okay. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. I'm hearing negotiations. It's a great fit for you to take some type of new offer when it's presented, but they want you to negotiate the schedule so that it benefits you and your loved ones if you have loved ones living with you. And I'll get one more and get you out. There it is. The future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You're always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Do you understand? Who is more psychic as a queen than the Queen of Cups? Nobody. Psychic. She's psychic. She's emotionally intelligent. She's mature. She's loving. So you're going from this Page of Wands, you going after some new type of opportunity, some new spiritual adventure. And that's funny that I mentioned that one of the definitions of this card as a Page of Wands is becoming more spiritual as a child, like learning something new, a spiritual awakening, raising your vibration is what I said. And then you have the spiritual work. It is your spiritual work that is setting you free. So even though your current circumstances may look the same area, same home, same whatever, you are not, what is that? Stop it. You are not the same. All right, you are a powerful being that's ready to influence this world with many, many gifts. So expect a job offer to come your way or a shift in careers. All right, and this is your future. So this is what you're planning for. You may not see it in the physical right now, but you will. Okay, hold on. just reminded me of these cards. Look, a few weeks. A few weeks. Expect a big shift. And please don't forget to look in the clouds, because you're going to receive a message. Thank you. You're going to receive a message in the clouds. Expect a shift in a few weeks. It came right out. It came right out. All right. I love you, Scorps. I'll see you in the next one. Congratulations, and have a wonderful day. Peace and love.